going to be in all white today. Italy will be favouring their famous blue, the Azzurri. They play for their nation, they play for the flag. I think it's really interesting to watch the reactions of players during. Being a key component. I suppose everybody is in this game. Oh, that has to be a free kick. Oh, and that was a follow-through. And this might just be a yellow card as well. It is for Zambrotta, first of the match. And he really scythed into the man. Yeah, it was like he had a red card in the semi-final. But I don't think, oh, it's now a chance for Maluna. He's down, penalty! A penalty for the French. Well, shades of Germany. And the World Cup finals in 1974 when Holland were awarded a penalty in the very first. The Portuguese goalkeeper Ricardo got a hand to it. It's Zinedine Zidane here. Oh, it crossed the line, it's a goal. But how lucky almost is that? How casual, how cheeky. Only one of the world's great players would attempt anything as audacious as that, but he nearly paid the penalty, if you excuse the pun.
Well, I guess any penalty that ultimately counts as a goal, but that was mighty cheeky, and indeed, having clipped the crossbar, he set the goalkeeper down, clips it over the keeper, it hits the cross. Treated so far in this game.
Another little statistic for you, of course, as we see this one flash in, and just wide, took a huge deflection there.
Yeah, it came off Materazzi, didn't it? And as a defender, you've got to look to head that away. Wasn't able to get the right contact.
On the line, we all know what a curious goalkeeper he can be. Eccentric is not the word for it. And it's put out for a corner, theatrically by Thuram, who was immense in the last match.
It was a great defensive header, because if Thuram doesn't...
Pirlo's corner, Italy, trailed by a goal. And they're level! It's time! It's the big fella from the back, Materazzi, who does to France what he did to the Czech Republic. He climbs into the set piece, and a thumping header from the centre-back Marco Materazzi has brought Italy right back into this game, and nothing was going to stop this one. Well, it was a second World Cup goal of these finals. Here is Zidane, and he's trying to play Henry through the penalty area, and that referee might have stopped play anyway. Senor Elizondo is not pedantic, so Zidane
challenging and laid the perfect pass in for Ribery.
I think we've only got one for his country. Anyway, it's a Pirlo corner. We know what happened to the last one. It nearly happened again from the same source. Materazzi climbing into this one. He's going to be an absolute menace to that French defence.
Well, the delivery again from Pirlo, it's very difficult to defend, but the referee certainly saw Materazzi just push Vieira right on the spot, and he called it perfectly. Of course, Materazzi...
Oh, and Henry just seemed to lose his way there, but it's back in with Zidane. Henry, and the referee's going to blow the whistle again, but Italian hearts can beat fast. It's going to be a free kick for them.
Yeah, it was Materazzi, wasn't it, who initially...
Germany, of course, after 1974. Gattuso's done brilliantly here and got it through. And a crucial tackle made on Luca Toni there. It was Thuram who got the tackle in, but again Gattuso was at the hub of all that was good about the Italian move.
Well, the Italians saw an opportunity. Toni, a great challenge.
And off the bar this time. It was Luca Toni who rose for it this one. It wasn't Materazzi this time, it was Toni, the man whose only goals came in the space of 10 minutes.
Wonderful header.
Ukraine, wonderful centre-forwards header that.
Yeah.
And look at this. You never know what he might produce next. The Maestro, or Henry, who fools Cannavaro, but Cannavaro stays with him. Corner for France, but that was the best of Henry and the best of Cannavaro in one little cameo.
Yeah, Henry so sharp, but Cannavaro...
It's always the same players, isn't it, get sacrificed. Well, the Mexican wave is on, which can be disappointing. That means the fans are... Zidane. Has done well to wriggle away. Now he'll get a free kick. Oh no, yes he will. I thought the referee for a moment was going to say he took a dive. He certainly didn't there.
Yeah, I think he pulled the play back a little bit. Initially Gattuso had found
3-0.
I think that's very much the case, and of course half-time can change things.
Thank you very much, Gary Stevens. It is half-time here in the World Cup final in Berlin. It all started off with the French side scoring Materazzi as you can to get the game underway again. The last 45 minutes potentially groin problem is Zidane, so it's a miracle he plays as well as he does. And what about Henry here? Pace, power into the area. And the shot, he could only spoon it in the end, almost scuff it through to the goalkeeper. And there's a classic example of something you and I were talking about during the interval. A player who stays on his feet when he might have gone down.
Yeah, good to see. In the end, I think Henry will be a bit disappointed, but it was amazing because Malouda was down on the far side of the field and unsightly with his movement because of the length of his legs, I think.
Yeah. Here's a bit of a spider. Oh, it's a dangerous ball there. It was actually missed by Grosso, who's in again here now. And it's scrambled out. But the flag had, I think, been raised anyway. But Grosso, he likes a goal as well, as any German would tell you.
Well, there's a great ball in, wasn't it, from Totti?
Who's the mere 28 to Stripling. How on earth has he got through there? Brilliantly done! And almost, I thought he was going to produce an own goal there off Zambrotta. Brilliant play from Thierry Henry.
Well, fabulous, wasn't it? Because it looked as if he'd lost his balance once, twice, and then eventually 3 times.
Zidane calling for it. It's Zinedine Zidane. It's Malouda. And down he goes. And the referee is not going to get a penalty to Flora Malouda this time. Well, they don't often give 2 to the same player.
No, you're right. It looked slightly clumsy, didn't it? And you look at Zambrotta's reaction and he wondered whether the referee would give it. I've got to be honest, he went to ground, he didn't play the...
Malouda twisting and turning and rattling his man. It's Malouda who's done superbly. And the ball is just behind Ribéry as he comes in. That's the best I've seen from Malouda.
Yeah, did extremely well, didn't he? Wide on that left-hand side. And then when he finally gets into an area to...
Because he's played it. I was going to say played at Liverpool. He was on Liverpool's books for a whole season. Totti off. And it's a free kick in here. This has got to be an astonishing moment. It's going to be disallowed. Tony's header looked as though he'd counted. Every Italian arm was raised. Lippi was on his feet. He's not going to lose the ball. He's still chasing after it now, but Malouda's on it and flashes the shot in and nearly takes out one of our cameramen.
Well, Malouda there, not quite able to hit the target. You know, it's a very difficult angle from there and certainly doesn't get his left foot around the ball enough. But I think worth a strike from there.
But can France conjure up a lead here now? Because the French Ribéry have done rather well against Italy in recent times. I remember in that match in 1986, they won 2-0 with a goal from Michel Platini amongst them. It's from Zidane, and the delivery, oof. Well, I wouldn't say it was typical Buffon, but he got rid of the ball.
Thought he had a chance to catch it. He made the choice to punch it away, but not particularly.
Zidane with the free kick. Can he conjure up the magician? Can he conjure up the goal? It's too far, it's drifted out.
Yeah, of course, it was Zidane's ball, wasn't it, against Brazil that set up Henry's chances. Not dissimilar because the ball has been flighted past everybody. But on this occasion, if you notice, Henry was actually rooted to the ground. And rather than follow in, was very...
hoping to write his name into World Cup history. And he nearly did. Ever so nearly did.
That was mighty close. Got to be honest, the French wall appeared to break a little bit and... that gave him the chance. Barthez, give him credit. I think he's had it covered. If that's going inside the post, Barthez gets a touch to it, but it just drifts wide.
Yeah, he scuttled across well, didn't he? But it was a good free kick from Pirlo. Just a reminder of the rules, in case anybody in the world doesn't know them these days, that if the scores are level after 90 minutes, and soon referee Elizondo, in fact right now referee Elizondo will raise his arm and say enough's enough for the time being. So we are going to have the bonus World Cup final of 2006 into extra time. Was there. Ribéry, he's done well here. Can he continue to do well? How close is he to being the glory man?
Super run, Ribéry. Suddenly, yeah, because of his pace, once he comes inside and the ball breaks to him rather fortuitously, but has very little time for the snapshot, and it goes, well, just wide of that right-hand post, and Zidane knows how close that was.
Then was Zidane, was afforded time by Zambrotta, who lost interest there. Stalling though, and Sanyo will cross one in! Zidane nearly rolled the years back to 1998 with the header. Twice he headed the ball into the Brazilian net in that World Cup win, and here he rises and you thought this is his moment. Buffon has denied him with a brilliant save.
Well, he started the move, Zidane, didn't he, with that pass wide, and as the delivery came in, he continued his run. I think if he can head that down a little bit more, then possibly Buffon can't get there. Great.
Sondo will say that's enough. Half-time and extra time, we are as we were on 90 minutes. And we are at this moment headed for the penalty shootout scenario.
Well, the sides still so finely balanced, aren't they?
So Italy start the last. Italian players are making a protest, and Buffon's come out as well. Well, there's Zinedine Zidane. Oh, and he's just headed Materazzi in the middle of the chest. But if the officials haven't seen it, well, hang on. The referee, Horacio Elizondo's come to the side of the field to talk to the fourth official, and it's going to be a red card, and it is a red card for Zidane. Although the referee didn't see it, his attention has been brought to it by the other officials on the touchline. And John it back from Makelele, Malouda. Chance here for France. They've got an extra player in the middle, and they couldn't get it back. Viltor trying to cut it back to Trezeguet in the middle, couldn't do so, but it was definitely a chance. He knew what he was trying to do, couldn't quite achieve it. But again, Italian defence is impregnable, and it will be penalties to decide the 2006 World Cup final. And Italy have never won a penalty shootout in a World Cup final. They lost against Brazil in the final in
regular penalty taker, but he has been to miss in the Champions League final, and he scores. 1-0 Italy. This to make it 1-1. Not much of a runner, beautifully placed into corner angle. It is going to be all power, I imagine. It is, it's beautifully struck again. It's level. Oh, it's not crossed the line. He's missed. It definitely did not cross the line, Zidane. He makes it. And it's a huge advantage. I bet his mind is pounding. But the net is too. He's made it. And he's in. It's Alessandro Del Piero, 4-2. There with Bob.
But the job he has to do, and that's all. And Grosso has done that job. That means Italy win the World Cup in 2006.
Well, you have to.
And here's the man who will lift the trophy to the